Hi, my name is Steven, and this is the LaCimbali M27re. This machine is made in Italy, and I'm currently using the double group version. There's two portafilter as well as two frothing wands. This two is the knobs for the frother. And this is essentially a knob that is for your hot water dispenser. There is 5 buttons here: single shot, double shot, and single and double, which you can program in any way that you want to. This is the manual button, where you can do manual shots, or you can use that to clean your portafilter and all that. Runs on 5000 watts or 22 amp, which technically requires you to have a specialized 3-phase wiring to actually use this machine. This machine does not come in a single phase wiring because of the high power consumption. In comparison with other machines of the same category and same caliber, most of the other machines runs at about 3005 to 4005 watts, which is roughly about 14.5 to 19.5 amp. In comparison to this machine, which runs at 22 amp. Technically, you probably need a 30 amp wiring to accommodate for this machine. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the group height. Now, what I dislike about this machine is that it's actually a low group height. It fits really well when you're using an 8 ounce or 4 ounce cup. Now the problem is, if you do intend to serve like iced Americanos, iced long black, iced lattes and all that, then you have a big issue, because normally iced drinks is served in a 12, 14, 16 or 20 ounce cups or glasses or takeaway containers, which obviously have issues fitting into this machine, which means that you need to put the shot in a shot glass and then empty the shot glass into the takeaway cup or the glass and whatnot. So that increases one step, and it decreases the taste of your coffee, because whenever you empty an espresso into another container or another cup or glass, a lot of the coffee creamer will be stuck in the shot glass itself, and it is an additional step there. I do understand some baristas prefer that. Some baristas will argue there's a lack of creamer, and you take like 5 or 6 seconds extra, and the shot quality may be reduced. Now, if you notice here that the portafilter is quite small and thin in comparison with other portafilters, like for example the Royal, which is the other one I'm holding up. So if you look closely to my hand, the LaCimbali is really very, very small, and the other size portafilter, which most of the other brands like Nova, Conti, Ibretta, Magister, Ranchillo, all that, is a lot bigger and grief wise compared to a LaCimbali. But do bear in mind that I'm Asian and I have a huge hand. So if you if you have a big hand, this may not feel very comfortable for you. If you are a girl and you have very tiny hands, then this probably suits you quite well, because it's quite small. And I do find that it's not easy to find small portafilters, because most of the portafilters tend to be quite heavy and large. So this is quite petite. Frothing knob. So notice that the frothing knob is on the right and on the left. The frothing knob is quite well built. It has ridges in it. You notice that there's ridges in it, so it fits your thumb quite well in that way. It has a more heavy or rugged feel towards. Certain coffee machines has a more plasticky or more cheap feel to it. So this feels like it's made from quality material, and that it lasts longer for the frothing knob. There's two frothing wands, one on the left is one on the right, and as you can see that the frothing wand is shaped in a curved manner. This is the rubber grip. The rubber grip design is quite interesting, different from many other coffee machine brands. There is a small grip that allows you to easily bring it out and down. This small area is really not hot at all. Most other machines, or almost all the other machines, you need to hold the rubber grip itself to raise up the wand, and this rubber grip tends to be a bit warm. I find that a lot of new baristas, which is new in the industry or not very experienced, they tend to get a bit afraid, or they tend to be not, they don't really like holding something which is hot. The more experienced barista, it doesn't really matter anymore. So this is one of the key difference in the rubber grip for the frothing wands. Now the bad thing is the frothing wand tends to be a bit big and bulky, and the holes, which is here and here, tend to be a bit big on the top and the bottom part, which means that milk can easily get in, and it's a pain trying to wash it out. So do bear in mind that everything has a plus and minus when it comes to this. Next I'd like to talk about is the frothing wand. If you notice from the bottom part, the frothing wand is completely solid. There is no ridges and there is no markers for you to judge where is your frothing level. Most other machines has levels here to indicate where is your frothing level. In comparison, I have a picture on here that it shows you that sample picture from few other machines. You can notice that there is levels there, and this level in comparison is meant to act as a marker and guidance to show you where is your frothing level or suitable for what you're trying to do. Either you're trying to froth with more air, less air, frothier, less frothier, latte, cappuccino, flat white. It really depends. So the marker normally is meant to act as a guidance to make it easier for you to froth your milk. In comparison, LaCimbali does not have that. Therefore, it makes it harder for new people to actually figure out where is the level. As a conclusion, this is our opinion on the M27re by LaCimbali. As a short and fast recap, the frothing wand tip is not really suitable for newbies, for part-timers and all that. So therefore, if you're the cafe owner and you're trying to decide the machine, if you have a full-time barista and experienced barista, it doesn't make any difference. If you have problems finding baristas, and if you have a lot of part-timers baristas going in and out, this you probably have problems with training your staff. Another thing that we don't really enjoy is that the feel of the POrtafilter, because I'm a guy, I have big hands, and I'm not sure in your country, but in Malaysia, most of the barista in Malaysia tend to be male. I'm not trying to be sexist, it's just that a lot of the baristas in Malaysia tend to be guys with generally bigger hands. So this, I would say that it's not really that comfortable for guys. If you are in a country where you have a lot of girl barista, then probably this is really more suitable for you. For a business point of view, I believe that it just sucks up too much electricity for the same liter size. This is 11 liter boiler. It runs on 5,000 watts. So if I have the same equivalent 11 liter, same power, and if I can run this at 3,005 watts, which is a lot lower, as a business owner, I'll probably choose the 3,005 watts machine, because electrical cost goes up every single year and it's not environmentally friendly when it comes to that point of view. I'll be talking about what I like about this machine and what I dislike about this machine. Please post any of your opinions below in our comment section. Please also do take into account that everybody have their own opinion, and not everybody like oranges, because some people like apple as well. Therefore, you have your own preferences, so does we. So this is review is basically made based on our own opinion and based on our experience.
Goodbye, and please subscribe. Goodbye and please subscribe. Bye bye. Bye bye.